What if I told you that keeping your home clean doesn't have to be exhausting? No more spending hours scrubbing or battling never-ending messes. There's a better way. The secret isn't cleaning harder, it's cleaning smarter. With the right tools, clever shortcuts, and small daily habits, you can keep your space looking fresh without the stress. Imagine a home that stays tidy with minimal effort. Sounds good, right? Stick around because I'm about to share some of the best cleaning hacks that will save you time, energy, and frustration. Let's get started. If cleaning feels like it takes forever and you're still not getting great results, the problem isn't you, it's your tools and techniques. Sometimes, using too much product, the wrong type of cleaner, or an ineffective tool makes the job harder than it needs to be. The key is finding the right combination that gets the job done with less effort. Here are 2 game-changing tools that make cleaning a breeze. Scrub Daddy Sponge. Unlike regular sponges that wear out quickly, this temperature-sensitive sponge stays firm in cold water for tough scrubbing and softens in warm water for gentle cleaning. It's great for dishes, sinks, and even tough stains on cookware. Plus, it resists odors and rinses clean easily. Example: if you've ever struggled with scrubbing baked-on grease or food stains, this sponge makes it way easier to clean without extra effort. Robot vacuum and mop combo. If you're tired of constantly sweeping and mopping, a robot vacuum with a built-in mop function does both for you. It automatically sweeps up dust, crumbs, and pet hair while also mopping hard floors, leaving them spotless with minimal effort. Many models can be scheduled to clean daily, navigate around furniture, and even detect carpets to avoid getting them wet. Example: with a robot vacuum handling the floors, you can spend more time on things you actually enjoy, like reading, working, or relaxing. Instead of spending an hour sweeping and mopping, you can let the robot do its thing while you focus on more important tasks. When you have the right tools, cleaning becomes faster, easier, and way less frustrating. Stay tuned for more hacks that will change the way you clean. The secret to keeping your home clean without spending hours scrubbing. Do a little bit every day. It's way easier to wipe down a counter now than to scrub off layers of grime later. If you stay on top of small messes, you'll never have to deal with a huge cleaning day that takes up your whole weekend. Think about laundry. If you wash a small load regularly, it's quick and manageable. But if you let it pile up, suddenly you're stuck doing multiple loads, folding for hours, and feeling overwhelmed. The same goes for cleaning. A few minutes here and there makes a massive difference. Instead of waiting until things get out of control, make cleaning part of your daily routine. Whether it's wiping surfaces, sweeping the floor, or doing a quick reset before bed, these little habits keep your space tidy without the stress of a big cleanup later. Cleaning is a lot less of a hassle when your supplies are within reach. If you have to dig through cabinets or search around every time you need something, chances are you'll put off cleaning or avoid it altogether. Keeping everything organized and accessible makes the process way smoother. It also helps to think ahead and anticipate messes. If there's an area that always gets dirty, like the dining table, a play area, or a spot where spills are common, having a quick, clean solution nearby makes a huge difference. For example, keeping a small handheld vacuum in the kitchen makes it easy to clean up crumbs after meals, or having a spray mop near high traffic areas helps you wipe up spills quickly without dragging out a full mop and bucket. A good trick is to store your most used cleaning products where you'll actually need them. For example, under the kitchen and bathroom sinks are great spots for essentials like a cordless vacuum, a spray mop, and a floor cleaner. Instead of scattering supplies all over the house, keeping them in a designated spot saves time and effort. The easier it is to access your cleaning tools, the more likely you are to use them. A little organization now can save you a lot of time and effort later. Some things just make life harder when it comes to cleaning. I've learned that the hard way. Ever had a dining chair with fabric upholstery that absorbs every spill, or a glass table that somehow always looks dirty no matter how often you wipe it? Yeah, not exactly fun to maintain. Of course, you don't have to sacrifice style just for the sake of easy cleaning, but it helps to be mindful before buying furniture or decor. Think about how much effort it'll take to keep it looking good. For example, a leather or faux leather couch is way easier to wipe down than a fabric one that stains easily. A solid, smooth dining table is much simpler to clean than one with deep wood grain or lots of carved details that trap crumbs and dust. If you have the option, go for materials that are stain-resistant, easy to wipe, and don't hold onto dust. A little consideration now can save you a ton of time and frustration later. The less stuff you leave out, the easier it is to clean. When your counters, tables, and desks are covered in random things, dust builds up faster, and wiping them down becomes a hassle. A good rule of thumb is to only keep out the things you actually use every day. For example, instead of having skincare bottles scattered all over the bathroom counter, store them in a small organizer or inside the cabinet. In the kitchen, keep everyday cooking essentials like oil and spices in one spot, instead of spreading them across the counter. If you need to keep things out, use a tray or a small basket to keep them together. For example, putting remotes and coasters on a tray in the living room keeps things tidy. A coffee station with sugar, a spoon, and mugs looks more organized when grouped on a tray. Instead of moving a bunch of little things, you just move the tray, clean underneath, and put it back. Quick and easy. Cleaning is a lot easier when you prevent messes before they happen. Instead of constantly scrubbing and wiping things down, adding a little protection to high-use areas can save you a ton of time and effort. For example, placing placemats on your dining table helps prevent food stains and crumbs from getting everywhere, and putting a mat by the entryway traps dirt before it spreads through the house. Using a shower curtain liner keeps soap scum and mildew from building up on bathroom walls, making deep cleaning way easier. Other simple tricks? Lining the bottom of trash cans with newspaper to absorb leaks, putting a protective cover on mattresses to keep dust and spills away, and using chair leg covers to prevent floor scratches. The more you shield your surfaces, the less time you'll spend scrubbing and deep cleaning later. Adding some greenery and flowers can completely change the feel of a room. A boring corner looks more lively, a dining table feels more inviting, and even a desk setup becomes way more relaxing. But let's be honest, not everyone has the time or patience to keep plants alive. If you've ever completely forgotten to water a plant, or on the other hand, drowned it with too much water, you're definitely not alone. That's why self-watering planters are a lifesaver. These pots let plants take in just the right amount of water, so you're not constantly guessing whether they're too dry or too soaked. Instead of watering every few days, you just refill the reservoir about once a month, and that's it. Less effort, no stress, and your plants stay happy. If you love the idea of having plants but don't want the constant upkeep, self-watering pots make it super easy. You get all the beauty and freshness of plants and flowers without the extra work. Let's be real. Most people don't love cleaning. But it doesn't have to be something you put off until it becomes overwhelming. The trick is to make it feel less like a task and more like a routine you don't mind doing. One way to do this is by setting a timer and turning it into a mini challenge. Give yourself 10 or 15 minutes to clean as much as you can. When it feels like a race, it's way less boring. Another great motivator: reward yourself afterward. Whether it's a cup of coffee, watching an episode of your favorite show, or just taking a break, having something to look forward to makes it easier to start. And if you're struggling to get moving, just start small. Clear one countertop, fold a few clothes, or wipe down one area. Once you begin, it's easier to keep going. The key is to stop thinking of cleaning as a huge task, and instead make it a habit that fits into your day. And that's it. These simple cleaning habits and smart tools can save you time, effort, and stress, making it easier to keep your home tidy without spending hours scrubbing. Remember, small daily habits add up, and the right tools can make all the difference. I have plenty more cleaning hacks and tricks I've learned over the years, so subscribe and stay tuned for more tips. I hope these rules help make your life easier. Thanks for watching and have a fresh, clean day.